Okay, so right there could have been a problem. I noticed that these two corners were kind of sticking out instead of being pushed in. See, this is a big gasket under here that fits in this tray right here. And it could easily be where these corners were pushed out, the oil was coming over the top. I know oil has come over the top of there because I can see it right here. And I didn't see any oil under here, which if it was coming out this seal, that's where it would be. Now what I'm going to do, and let me just say, it's pretty hard to get the timing cover off without taking the oil pan off and without messing up that gasket. But because this is the kind of gasket it is, I've got another one of these paper gaskets. I'm going to form a gasket all the way around here. I'm going to stick this gasket on. I'm going to put some of this form a gasket down in here, and I'm going to put some down in here after I scrape this gasket off, and then we're going to put it all back together and see how that works. The other thing I need to do, and I'll probably do it, after I get this back on, is I need to re-drill this hole here and re-thread it because it's not right. That's where the bolt that holds the harmonic balancer in place goes, and in this case it's stripped. And I tried a couple of different bolts and a couple of different things, and nothing works with those threads, so I'm just going to drill them out. But one thing at a time. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and glue this gasket in place so that can have time to be hardening up. And while I do that, I haven't drained the oil out of the pan, but I don't want any trash to get down in the oil pan, so I'm just going to stick this cloth in here just to catch any trash that might come down through here while I clean all of this. Give me some acetone on my rag for that. Hey.
Back in front of your baby.
Yeah, still working on it. How things down there?
Good.
Hey.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
I've had better days. I had an oil pan gasket and a timing chain gasket that were leaking between the two of them, and there's several options on how to fix it. One of them involved taking the engine off the stand and putting it on another stand and flipping it upside down. And I didn't want to do that. So what I tried to do instead is drop the oil pan. And I don't know, you probably can't see the mess I've made here, but I have made an enormous mess. But it's better than taking the motor and moving it and putting it on another lift and flipping it over and then putting it back. So
Okay.
I've about got it, but there's been moments when I have been unenthusiastic about what I was doing here. Just say that. So that needs to come up. Well, maybe that is up. See, I got so much crap on here.
Right.
I almost can't see, but I don't want to. I don't want to start wiping off the crap till I get everything back in place, just
Well,
to
that
make
makes
sure
sense.
it's going to work. But I was sitting here thinking, maybe I ought to get a different hobby. I'm pretty sure you never have days like that, right?
Oh, trust me, yes, everybody does. Of course, it's like, man.
I could find something to do with my time better than this.
Yeah, fishing might even something you don't do.
Fishing's good.
might.
Yeah, fishing's good.
Yeah, but I was noticing that it seems like now boating is becoming an interest of yours, so that seems like a neat.
Well, I've always liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've always messed around with boats, and I've always enjoyed boats. And I've had an idea since moving up here that I wanted what I wanted. You're not going to get what you want unless you make the effort.
Right.
So that's kind of what I'm working towards. See, there's still an opening right in that oil pan right there. This needs to pull together. And it's not much wanting to, so. I thought the weight of the engine would do it.
That's a great way to pass the day now, isn't it?
That's the way I've been trying to look at it too.
Yeah, because when you do that, you go, yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Just like I know tomorrow, there's a possibility of rain tomorrow, so I'm lining up things that I can. I said, well, tomorrow I will write the show for Bowman for being out in the parking lot, and write a one for the brewery, the microbrewery thing to go do in April. Just starting to figure out what can be done indoors because.
I kind of do that too. I try to think about what kind of projects I can do on the rainy days. Like when I've been working on something like this, I know I've got videos that I could be making tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And see, this thing is not going back in place. It should be. The only thing I can figure is maybe this rubber hasn't gone up into that. I may wind up pulling this motor off of here and turning it upside down and starting over.
Mm-hmm. Just because it's easier to view it.
Well, no, just because it won't go. I'm having trouble getting it to fit this way.
Okay.
And it's making me feel like going in and taking a nap
Yeah.
while I think about it some more.